Hello there everybody, the Hat Person here, and welcome back to some more Estival versus. And so last time, where we left off, we were fighting as the Hebijo Academy, where actually we already had a bit of a plot going on over there with Hebijo since Ryobi and Ryona went missing because they got teleported to the beach way before they did. So again, we had some forehead related hijinks happening there, and then we got teleported to the beach, and then we fought some people. We got into frantic mode, we kicked everyone's asses, but we did not level up a single level. Not even one, so we stayed as level 1, which kind of sucks. But anyway, now we're moving on to Hanzo, technically the main character of this whole thing, but not really. It was already established a long time ago that Estival versus is more of a Hebijo / Gessen story, so I'm not gonna try and rag on that too much, but hey, you know, Hanzo, which are pretty much like the side characters of this game, they're here now, they're doing their usual business, and let's see what happens here that allows them to get teleported over to the beach. And of course, Katsuragi's here trying to grope Asuka, as always. Are you gonna try and be more polite? Okay, this I gotta see. I'm gonna do that. If I ever go to Japan, I'm just gonna wear a suit and, you know, just like comb my hair back and look like the most like rich, expensive, polite man in the world. I'll take someone on a date, and then at the very end, I'll just say that. Onegai desu. And just do it exactly like that. I love how like her voice gets a lot deeper as well, like onegai desu. I love Katsuragi's voice. It's so flexible. No. I thought at this point everybody was so used to it that people just didn't care. I remember in the Katsuragi side story, she actually grabbed Hibari's breasts, and Hibari just didn't cry, did not give a crap anymore. She was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go shopping. You wanna go?" Like just having a casual conversation. She was getting groped, and she just didn't care anymore. It happens all the time. What? How can you not? Awesome, she's on a rampage again. She forgot to take her pills in the morning. Man, poor Katsuragi. The struggle is real, ladies and gentlemen. Yokariga! It's about goddamn time, saving the best for last, it seems. No, it's not the same. Nah, come on. The shoulders. Man, can I go a little lower? What's the fun about that? I concur. Yeah, what is the fun about rubbing one's shoulders? They're not squishy. Oh god. Oh man, is it just me, or is Yagyu way more perverted now? I feel like Yagyu has no right, or at least she is nowhere near the position to, you know, criticize Katsuragi when she's all over Hibari. Like, seriously, I feel like they really kicked it up a notch with the whole Yagyu is into Hibari thing. Now it just got, you know, flat out sexual. It's like those prank videos, gone sexual in all caps. Yeah, this is getting flat out awkward now. Oh, great, now Asuka is Jesus. Oppai no kami-sama. Okay, I didn't know there was a boob goddess, but I guess there's a boob goddess, and the prayers have been answered. Are you talking about this heavenly light behind my head? Man, good to know that there's somebody out there that actually says it in the most direct manner. You know, one of them was like, "Oh man, you're God," and then the other one is like, "Oh man, your forehead is so shiny." But no, Katsuragi, keeping it real. Like, hey, there's a light behind you, back there. Just flat out, get to the point, fast.
なんですかこの光は。いつの間にこんなものが。この光はおっぱいの国に通じる扉に違いない。あたいの願いを聞き入れてくれたおっぱいの神様がこの光を出現させたんだ。
Sure. Sure, whatever you say, whatever makes you sleep at night or day.
そんなわけありません。桂木さん、気をしっかり持ってください。
Oh, believe me, she is focused. Oh my god. No, no, for her, that is the gates to heaven, son. Okay, she said Yahoo, and for some reason the translation puts out a laughter. I don't know how that translates, but sure. Oh, she's just gonna jump in immediately. She doesn't care. She doesn't give a crap. Just flat out. I'm not wondering what it is. I full on believe that this is the Boob Goddess. I'll run as fast as I can towards it. Feel the loving embrace. Here they are. Aside from Katsuragi's dignity, nah, I'm not sure. I think everybody's okay. Her theory just got disproven. There's no Boob Goddess here. You have lied to me, Katsuragi. I will now look down upon you all the time. Doesn't anybody have like an iPhone or something? You know, like, is there a Wi-Fi signal? Can you use your 3G to, you know, go to Google Maps and see where you're at? Why do you look so bummed out? Like, no, it's a beach. I hate beaches. Ah, yes, fantastic logic. Swimsuit equals boobs. Oh, what? She just... Was she, like, saving that outfit exactly for this moment? If we ever get, you know, all of a sudden teleported into a beach, I have this just in case. Watcha! Just a big flash of light, and there you go. That's a shinobi for you. Always thinking of everything. Yeah? More weirdos? Yeah, a lot of something. A lot of crackling. For some reason, I hear all those footsteps, and it just sounds like grease, you know, boiling, you know, like when it's bubbling, and I hear like probably. I mean, if they were able to get the jump on you guys, then they're probably shinobi. Yep, fight back. I love how Katsuragi is still in her swimsuit. Okay, let's go. So obviously we're gonna be playing as Asuka here. Let's see how it goes. I think here, this is the level where they teach you about wall running and wall jumping, which is really cool as an idea, but because since most of the time you're going to be on big, wide open spaces, you barely ever get the opportunity to use it, so yeah. I mean, sometimes you can wall run on a shinobi barrier, but still, you know, they're not really walls. Anyway, guided by the Boob Goddess. Again, loving these titles. Time limit none. Mission goal, defeat the shinobi grunts, of course, just kick everyone's ass. And location, tropical beach. Or beachy. I guess they say beachy in Japanese. Here we go. Asuka FTW. Okay, there's a big giant arrow there. Go here. If you're an idiot. There we go. That's game design. You know, have the environment communicate stuff to you. I cannot actually step on... Oh, wait, okay, I can. I can actually step on the barrels. If you saw just now, like, I kind of clipped on them a little bit. But anyway, wall run. So you just dash while facing a wall. You look at a wall and then just dash and you immediately wall run. And so while running, you can actually attack. So, do that. Okay, wait. There we go. Preferably, you should probably lock onto a character. So like that, the attack is actually aimed at someone. You don't just go full horizontally. Yeah, oh, going full on Captain Levi there with that Attack on Titan spinny move. There we go. Just keep doing that. Okay, this wall is a little weird. It's not the mechanic not working. It's just that this wall is just a little curved and weird. It's a lot more powerful to just do that triangle air move, like that spinny move. Yeah, that one's really cool. I think that's more powerful than doing the whole wall running thing. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a really cool idea on paper, wall running, and it makes sense because they're shinobi, but you know, the actual application of it is really rare. Like, you barely ever get to do it and have it actually work in a cool way. Unless you're having a one-on-one battle with another shinobi, and then you get, you know, thrown into the air, and if you get thrown into a wall, and you actually think fast, you're able to wall run and then immediately do that, and then that just completely destroys your enemy. Not these regular NPC enemies, I mean shinobi enemies. Okay. So they're in the air, so I guess this might actually benefit us. Or not. You know, it gave us a little boost to reach them, but I could have easily just jumped up. There we go. So the aerial attack is pretty much the same. Most of Asuka's moves are pretty much identical, with the exception of her ultimate, where she turns into Ultimate Asuka from Senran Kagura 2. I think all of the main leader characters have a transformation as an ultimate. I don't think it's like in Shinobi Versus where, you know, she summons a giant frog, or Homura has Crimson Homura. I mean, she does have Crimson Homura here in Estival, but that's like exclusively her ultimate. It's not like in Shinobi Versus where the triangle move is also Crimson Homura. It's just the ultimate this time. Also, Miyabi has a transformation too. Yumi has a transformation too. Yeah. All the leaders have a transformation. This is really fun. I like this. Of course, I'm not really doing any of the whole wall running thing anymore, but it's pretty cool. I really haven't had the necessity to transform at all. The only time I've transformed is when the tutorial actually tells me to do it. Like, go into frantic mode, or, you know, do this and do that. That's the only time I felt it necessary. But for the most part, I feel like I'm just kind of going through the motions so easily that, yeah, I don't really need to transform or anything. You guys know me, and this is kind of a very common strategy to employ when playing Senran Kagura, is that you never transform unless you are, like, this close to dying. If you're about to die, if you're in the red and you think that, you know, maybe 1 or 2 hits are left on you before you kick the bucket, then that's when you transform, because then your health bar gets completely restored, and you're good, and you're way more powerful than before. And there we go, we did it. Looking cool as ever. Yatta. You know, I'm really tempted, because the loading screens are not, like, super duper short. You know, they do take a few seconds. Like, they're short enough for me to not cut them out, but they're just about long enough for me to actually, you know, like, okay, maybe I'll cut it. You know, like, I'm kind of conflicted. I'm in that in-between area. Should I cut it? Shouldn't I cut it? But, I think I'm gonna leave it. I feel like it's short enough. And I'll stay quiet for a moment. You know, silence can be a valuable thing, for the most part. Especially for a guy who just never stops running his mouth like me. Well, that was a very quick encounter. Oh, there she is. Came out of nowhere. Yeah, I was standing on top of that cliff this entire time waiting for somebody to come in so that I can make my cool entrance, and I succeeded. Of course, Asuka's super happy to see everybody. Did you, by any chance, turn into Jesus? Yeah, and then Katsuragi thought that it was the Boob goddess. You know, it's a long story. Who knows? What could possibly be happening? No idea. Maybe we're getting punked, perhaps. I mean, that much is kind of obvious, but you know, for what purpose? It's just a theory. A game theory. Oh, there we go, one more. I love how the mouth keeps moving like bag, 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 bag. Especially for Murasaki, that's way more apparent because she speaks very slowly and she pauses a lot. So, of course, when she has like a really long pause and the mouth is still going bag, 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 it's just a little weird. Yeah, you better believe it. No, is that it? Oh man, that was a really short way to say things for well, how many sentences are there? There 2 sentences, and Miyabi actually said only 1 sentence. All right, fine, great, awesome awesome translation, or whatever. You know, I promised I wasn't gonna rant too much about it. Anyway, I think we're done. That's it. That's the end of the level. All right, guided by the Boob Goddess. She guided us to the path to enlightenment. We're now in a different plane of existence. Hi, I can see you down there. Rank A. Okay, did we level up? We killed a lot of people there. Come on. 1.5. Bullcrap. If this was Shinobi versus, we would have been on level, like, 9 already. Especially with Yagyu. Oh, I'm sorry. I paused a little bit. One of my tissues actually fell down to the ground. Because I've been picking my nose during the entire goddamn video. Man, I'm gonna freaking get a nosebleed if I don't stop. But anyway. That was a pause. It fell on the floor and I picked it up. Let's save. And that pretty much does it. Okay then, so we're gonna save right here and we're gonna end the episode right now. We're gonna keep going until the chapter's over. And maybe tomorrow I'm gonna keep playing this because, hey, as much as I would love to just completely beeline this game and just play it all day, you know, commenting and playing it at the same time, and on top of that I'm hungry, so yeah, it can get a little tiring. But anyway. We got reunited, so everybody, all of the Shinobi schools have finally been getting back together. The band's all here. You have Hanzo, Gessen, Hebijo, and all we need now is the Crimson Squad. And I didn't include the Crimson Squad in that because, you know, they're technically not a school. They're just a bunch of renegades that are kind of living in a cave and trying to, you know, make ends meet. But those are the people that I'm actually much more excited to see. I think on top of the Hanzo girls, I think the Crimson Squad is definitely my overall favorite faction out of all of them. So, especially because of how funny they tend to be. I mean, it's kind of impressive. They were villains before, and now they're just like the funniest ones in the whole cast. They seem more like good guys more than anyone else. But anyway, yeah, I'm pretty sure the next episode will be Crimson Squad, and then absolutely everybody is going to get back together, all 4 factions. Yeah, and then we'll see what the hell happens after that. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like and, of course, subscribe so like that you can stay updated and everything's been going on. And, you know, like that you'll never miss a single thing when it comes out. I'm the Hat Person. I'll see you guys next time for some more Estival versus, where we will most likely fight as the Crimson Squad, as Homura. And we'll see how much they can kick ass and what they're doing before the heavenly ladder, the Boob Goddess, comes in and takes them away. See you later.